Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now May 8th of 2020, and ever since the release of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that as of this moment right now, they are both working on the new Star Wars universe, the new Star Wars trilogy of films, and so on and so forth, in order to really create a better and brighter future for the Star Wars franchise. And that's exactly what both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek want to do, is they really want to make it as successful, if not more successful, than the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, do I think that they will be able to top that? I'm not quite sure about that right there. That really seems to be a very hard task at hand for both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek to complete. However, when we look at everything else, we got Disney Plus. This is going to be the home of a library's worth of Star Wars material, whether it would be, of course, the Kenobi TV series or The Mandalorian Season 2 and Season 3, and so on and so forth. We got a lot of projects in the works. Now, on top of all of this, what's really intriguing all has to do with, of course, creator George Lucas and his involvement with the new Star Wars universe and what it really means for the future of the franchise and where things are going. So George Lucas, obviously, he really was betrayed by Kathleen Kennedy, not just with The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, but also even The Rise of Skywalker. There's no doubt about that. You know, George Lucas really got shortchanged with his work, a lot of his scenes were deleted, and now here we are. Thankfully, we are heading in a better direction with George, John, and Dave all working together as a team. So now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films, as well as their new Star Wars universe. Both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are working together as a team in order to create a better and brighter future for the Star Wars franchise and to evolve it into something better than before. Now, it's noted that they are very busy and hard at work on developing their new universe that will include many retcons to the prequels, originals, and even the sequel trilogy era. Now, it's explained that creators Dave Filoni, George Lucas, and Jon Favreau are working closely together in order to make the new EU as successful as it can be. As of now, it's explained that creator George Lucas has been in the talks with actor Hayden Christensen to come back into the Star Wars franchise for an untitled project for Disney Plus. Now, it's noted that George Lucas is hiring Hayden Christensen to become a part of this project in a very special and unique way for the Star Wars community to enjoy. It's explained that George Lucas and Hayden Christensen have already had conversations about this untitled project that is said to be released in the near future on Disney Plus that will bring Hayden Christensen back into the spotlight for the Star Wars franchise. Now, additionally, George Lucas, apart from this project, will be bringing in Hayden Christensen back into the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series as Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader in several different ways for the fans to enjoy, where it's noted that George is in the process of developing a plan for Hayden Christensen to return as Darth Vader in the new live-action TV series and for him to also return for flashbacks as Anakin Skywalker, showing fans a different version of Anakin Skywalker that fans had never seen before in the form of live action. Now, George Lucas wants to make Star Wars as authentic as possible moving forward in order to make sure the franchise can live on to be very successful as much as possible, and for it to last in a more respectful way to the Star Wars fans. Lucas is very well aware about the backlash from the sequel trilogy films and that this is George's way to make it up to the fans around the world and for those who are upset about the sequel trilogy movies and more. Kathleen Kennedy is said to have no control over any other project except the LESLYE HEADLAND Star Wars TV series that will begin pre-production this June. It's explained that George Lucas, Dave Filoni, and Jon Favreau all know about the untitled project that they plan to bring Hayden Christensen into for the Star Wars fans. So that's the thing about this new project, is that we're not quite sure exactly what it is, whether it's going to be animated or live action form on Disney Plus that's going to involve Hayden Christensen. Aside from this, we have him involved with the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series, returning as Darth Vader / Anakin Skywalker. So that's, of course, one other thing to really look forward to that I think a lot of fans are really going to really enjoy. Now, the fact that George, John, and Dave are working together as a tight team here to really boost up the value of Star Wars, right? Because right now, there's no denying it that a lot of fans have left the franchise. A lot of fans have been very fed up with what Disney has actually done to the sequel trilogy, such as The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker specifically, and of course Kathleen Kennedy hiring Leslie Headland for that new Star Wars TV series on Disney Plus, that really sounds like it's going to be quite the colossal failure. So looking at Hayden Christensen's return, I think that really is going to be the major sign here that Star Wars is heading in a better direction, and that it really could regain its value once more to where it was before, when Disney bought out Lucasfilm. You know, they really could bring it back to how it was before those days, as long as they really, you know, play their cards right. So with that being said, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.